So not open Monday.
Yeah,
No Monday.
on Monday. Every day except Monday.
No.
We probably open in the winter.
In the winter?
Yeah.
Now
If I desire.
I noticed you're wearing Crocs. That is the shoe of Gen Z. Are you like 20, 30? Are you in your 20s? 20?
I'm in the 20s.
Just take a guess. That this might be offensive. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But I'd like to like prove that I'm not just ignorant of all things of the Far East,
Uh-huh.
culture-wise and like geography and stuff. I like to prove that I know a little something, something. But sometimes it becomes over offensive when I try to guess where you're from, what nationality.
Alright, yes.
That hat just makes me think China, mainland China.
How you know?
Where it's like the hat of Marx. I think like like almost like a baseball hat, but a little puffier. It's like somewhere between a baseball hat and what pimps wear. But I don't know. It's a
Oh
combination.
yeah, I'm Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Do you speak Mandarin or Szechuan?
Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah.
You know, sister hour.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I thought that meant something. Hold on. Ni hao. That's all I got. That's all I got. It's such a different language. Now, do you know the letters?
Yeah.
You know all the different
Yeah.
symbols and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That's got to be how did you accomplish that? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's very complicated.
unbelievable.
Like, you gotta learn from when you're little, then it's easier to contract. The older you start, it's very hard to learn, especially.
And then, but that's pretty quick. So, like, if you're in your 20s, like, is it true in China, in mainland China, one for real, is government? We know the government lies a lot.
Yeah.
So does ours. Every government does. 1.3 billion people.
Yeah.
1.3. So that point three is no joke. That's not just.
It's not
That's
even.
1 1/3 billion.
So like China,
There's
they
there, there's a whole. There's only 300,000. That point three. That's what America is.
yeah.
Minus the billion. China is
Well,
a billion more.
the space is like same thing as America, but like
Yes, it's the same amount of land. But everybody's like really the most of the population is on China's east coast, like on the sea. Like I think,
I'm from the East Coast.
like if you go to western provinces of China, it's like deserted. There's a bunch of like or farmers and
Yeah.
I guess like cows that have a big hump on their back or something. Or
Yeah.
those type. There. So that's that's like that's the amount of people that live. The 1.3 billion people. Now, what I want to get straight that number. 1.3 for it's not
Like
990
like
million.
14 million, right?
America has something like 330 to 350 million, and that's like nothing. We probably have more than that since Biden let everyone and their mom in for free the last 4 years.
Chinese population.
I heard it's 1.3 billion.
Right now, it's currently it's 1.41 billion.
1.4,
Yeah,
so it went up. Okay.
yeah, to 1.4.
All right. So.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Yeah, that's why a lot of Chinese it's really hard to in China to seeking for like job opportunity because there's too many people looking for job, and then
Not enough jobs.
yeah. So a lot of Chinese they immigrate to different countries like Europe, America, Canada.
But see now also you are not capitalist, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? Or is it not like do you get a paycheck or no? You don't get a paycheck?
I'm not sure about that. Like I was
I,
raised here, so I didn't.
I've never been in a communist system, so I like think the worst of the worst when I think about it, when I try to imagine it. So like I don't know, it could be anything from like it's almost the same as here, almost not noticeable to right there standing behind you like whipping you and crap, like while you're slaving away building a pyramid or something, a bank or a building.
Well, China is like it's pretty safe country to go. Like
Safe?
yeah, it's very safe. Like none of the and none of the citizens they are legal to carry like guns or whatever. Like it's illegal to carry guns.
Now the other reason I said China too is because you have right. I mean, at the end of the day, number one, I can't stand the word Asian.
Uh-huh.
Not because I hate it, not because it's bad,
Uh-huh.
but because like Asia is the biggest continent on earth. Like Arabs are from Asia, Hindus are from Asia. The whitest white people on earth live in Asia, in like Siberia, and
Yeah,
like
Asia.
there's,
Yeah, it has
there's
many.
Koreans. There's
Yeah,
something
Korean,
called
Japanese.
Manchus. That's it. That's the thing, right? That's its own.
Uh,
Right, like there's Chinese, Koreans, and it was like there's this middle people that are Manchus or something. In fact, that's what's been like the ruling party of the last couple hundred years. I don't know, it was like the last emperor was a Manchu. Or
yeah, I guess.
Pu Yi,
We.
that's the name of the last emperor.
Yeah,
You ever see a movie, The Last Emperor?
I think I heard
You
about that.
got for Chinese, you stop sleeping, yo. That's the real deal of what happened. Like America was gonna try to make China, not Japan, who we know were dicks back then. It, did a lot of dirty shit during that time. Like we basically found them, they were eating with chopsticks and dressing like they were in a kung fu movie. Then like 5 minutes later, they had trains and like army uniforms and bullets, and we made monsters. And they fucking took over everything in the Far East, and were pretty nasty about it. Like Korea is spelled with a K, right?
Yeah,
I don't know how to translate into Japanese or Chinese or Korean, which Korean is different from both, right? It's
yeah, it's
complete.
different.
It's not just another Japanese. It's mind-boggling. So, all right, it used to be spelled in the West with a C, right? But in the Olympics, the 1936 Olympics, the same one with Hitler in Berlin,
Are you a history teacher?
the Japanese hated the Koreans so much they changed the spelling of it for Western
Oh no,
people.
no, it's Chinese hate Japanese a lot.
I know. Well, everybody hates everybody, and
Yeah.
to all the rest of us, we can't
No,
tell the
it's
fucking difference between
because
any of you.
back to the history, like Japanese tried to invade Chinese people.
Yeah, well, like the
So
raping and king, like that
yeah, the
happened.
way how they invade, like how
What they did some dirty, dirty,
yeah
dirty shit during like like I want to say World War II, because we think of World War II as like 1940 to 1945. Japan was just waylaying the Far East.
yeah. Give me one second.
Yeah, yeah.